Hello everyone, it's Karen here, the Neighbourhood Witch, and today I've been brewing up some magical magnesium balm. Recently, one of my friends has been suffering from some health issues. He's had some trouble sleeping, he's rather anxious, and he's suffering from some aches and pains and muscle cramps. Now, he's been to see his doctor and he's being checked out for any underlying causes. But to give him a little bit of extra help, I thought I would brew him up some magnesium oil. And furthermore, I would put it into a balm and I would enchant the balm a little bit. So how can magnesium oil help? Well, some people have found that magnesium oil relieves muscle aches, pains and cramps. It boosts their energy levels and it eases anxiety. And finally, it can promote a good night's sleep. In my little saucepan here, I have some very hot, just off boiling water, and in my bigger saucepan I have 85 grams or half a cup of magnesium flakes. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of the very hot water to the magnesium flakes. And then I'm going to stir to dissolve. Now this may take a little while, and I'm keeping it over my little coffee cup warmer here to try and speed the process up. But I think we're going to go to fast forward. So that's about it. I have a nice clear solution in the bottom of my saucepan here, and I'm going to decant it into this pot, jug, because I'm going to put it on one side to cool. So while that's happening, I'm going to change out my pan, and I'm going to add in the oils. So I'm going to begin with coconut oil, and this is, let me just check my recipe here, this is 60 millilitres of coconut oil, or quarter of a gram. Let's do that again. So this is a quarter cup of coconut oil, which is about 60 millilitres or 60 milligrams in weight. And I don't know what that is. Let's get rid of that. And to that I am adding, so this is shea butter and almond oil, and also some vitamin E oil. So that's a tablespoon of shea butter, 2 tablespoons of almond oil. You can use other oils if you prefer, and a half teaspoon of vitamin E. I think that's it. I think that's everything in there. So I'm going to leave that to melt on my little coffee warmer, and in here I have 1 tablespoonful of emulsifying wax, and 1 tablespoonful of candelilla wax. You can use beeswax instead of candelilla, and the emulsifying wax is sort of optional, but not sort of optional, because it will help blend everything together. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be mixing the oil bath here and the water, and oil and water, as we well know, do not mix, so the emulsifying wax helps them be a little bit friendly. Now I'm working on my little coffee warmer, electric coffee cup warmer here, which doesn't get overly hot, but it does get warm enough to melt the waxes. If you don't have one of these handy dandy little things, then what you can do is use a water bath. So you put a bowl over a saucepan. You boil water in a saucepan, you take a bowl, make sure that it doesn't touch the water, and you put it over the boiling water in your saucepan, and then you put your wax ingredients into the bowl. It's a double boiler method, but this little gadget makes life so much easier for me, although it does take a little bit longer. And again, this is going to be a bit of a time lapse, so I'm going to walk away from it for a while and let it cool down and let it continue to cook. Waxes and oils have melted together, and while that was happening, I was saying a little incantation, and this is what I said. Start it again. That's taken a little while, but all of my oils and waxes have melted together, and as they were doing that, I wrote a little incantation, which I've said over and over again as I've been stirring my pot. It's not quite a cauldron, but it's near enough. And the little incantation I wrote goes like this. This balm I brew for movement free, for glowing health it brings to thee. This balm I brew for movement free and glowing health it brings to thee. This balm I brew for movement free and glowing health it brings to thee. So nice positive affirmations, no negative sentiments in there. And I can take this off the heat and put it on one side to cool down until it's not fully set, but the wax is cloudy. And I may need to go and pop it into the fridge for a bit to make that happen. So I'll go away and do that, and I'll come back when that's ready. Okay, so here's what just happened that I forgot to turn the camera on for. I had my two solutions, my water-based and my oil-based, and I mixed them together in this jug using my very, very cheap stick blender. And I forgot to turn the camera on. So this is what I kind of got out of the process, which is about 100 mil. There's a little bit more in here. I think I can probably top that up with. So yes, I'm very sorry that I forgot to turn the camera on, but anyway, there it is. So I have a lid for my jar here, and I'm going to put that in the fridge to cool down properly, and then I can give it to my friend. And there it is, the final product, all nicely packaged up and ready to be given to my friend. And that is it for now. I do hope that you've enjoyed this little video, and if so, that you will give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But for now, once again, thank you for joining me, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.